what you have. This is Umoja Sounds on the Hangout. Yo, what's up, Republicans? It's the trendsetter right here, ndani ya Teen Republic segment Need the Hangout to Nairobi Street Kitchen, and I want to tell you guys, I have the coolest squad in the 254 when it comes to music. These guys have been in the industry for 20 years plus.
Republik Digital, 41 records.
Wamekuwa VP, all those years walipatana wapi? That is the amazing story of none other than Niaje, bro.
Poa sana, inakuaje? Yes, yes. Ambizo wa Mandugu Digital ndani ya Umoja Sounds.
Kevin Provoke. Like he's... All right. So 20 years plus, where did you guys meet?
Well, we met back in the day when I was interning at a studio called Sing Sound back in the day, and that's the time Provoke used to come from school wanting to get into the into music industry, and he used to come from school in uniform just to, you know, because he was really ambitious. He wanted to get into that world of music, and so we bonded on that level where he was an artist and I was a producer, but eventually the bug for production just caught up with him, and you know, the rest is history.
Muziki mngefanya like one song one day.
Yeah.
So say, how has it changed with technology over the years?
With the availability and accessibility of technology, you find that now producers and beat makers are able to work more efficiently, because the cry before was that the process of making a song was too long, and also the technology was not easily accessible. You know, the studios were like shrines back in the day. You couldn't even walk into the reception. You had to wait at the gate. But nowadays, you can come, walk in my room, and we bump 5 songs, and we take a break, and bump 5 songs next, just like that, and so on and so forth. Day after day, you can do that. And that's why the industry has got so many players right now who are making great music with this great technology that we are using here.
Right now, nimeona mkifanya collabs with other international artists across the country. Niliona something with J-Rocks. So does that mean Umoja Sounds has gone maybe global? Has it gone to all over Africa? Kevo?
Umoja Sounds is not a Kenyan thing only. It's
Wow.
a global thing. So we can go to any country we choose. We need to do that spin the globe thing and just place our finger somewhere and go. So a lot of times we do that. We just check out a lot of countries. Like for instance, let me say Zambia.
Plays 75% Kenyan music. Do you feel maybe the media has failed in terms of that? Ama ni wasanii hawaja put in the work?
It's a combination of, you know, blame. If you have to point fingers, it's across the board. But the biggest percentage is the artist's fault, because they don't understand the business first. They just want to come into this thing and make it. The little that they get, they don't reinvest back into their craft.
So we're blaming the wrong people. We've been blaming MCSK for a very long time for our failures. Now we're blaming media again. We blamed our video qualities, I remember. Yeah. We blamed our packaging. We're doing that, but where are we failing? We're failing in marketing. We have to focus on the right things. How do we get our music to go global, not to play at home? Once it's global, our media will pick it up.
That is very wise. Yeah. So now, what is the one project as Umoja Sounds mwaifanya indikakuwa your major breakthrough ile mlifanya, and like, you know, like hindi ulifanya blow up? Naona mkiangaliana maybe projects ni kadhaa ama maybe
like individually or what?
Yeah, individually.
From the early 2000s to the mid 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
That's, we are talking about 16 years of output if we start scrolling. But just in a nutshell, you know, when you hear the bounce music, like I was one of the proponents of that movement. Actually, they put it on me that I'm a founder of it.
No, he's the founder. You know, compare. You know, compare. There's only one person who made that sound. It was this guy.
Yeah.
When us, if we tried, we didn't understand what he was trying to achieve. So
yeah.
Every time he touched a song and he did that sound, that was him.
You know I can, you know I am able.
And then starting from that, coming all the way into what he started doing from 2000 with the Camp Mullahs as they're coming in, and into the eclectic movement that he did with Akina Sage and all, and coming into the Wangeshis. You see that all out, that whole output is what we are talking about. It's a generational shift within what we were doing. Like if you listen to my playlist, like of what I've done, and then you combine with this, you get this humongous audio, like stimulation of a journey, you know, of where this thing has come from and where it's going.
Who are some of the persons that you both are looking to work with maybe in the near future? Kevo.
What does the future have? First of all, we have a lot of songs. We can release a song every day for the next 2 years if we decide. So always you are slowed down. We're like, yo, listen, because there's a third person. We are three of us. There's a third person called Robert. He's the business guy. So he's a ghost. He's not usually seen that much. But he's the guy who really holds together the business part of what we are doing. And so that we understand, if we do things our way, they'd go a bit different. But he has a different plan with what we are doing.
Right.
So apart from the guys we've worked with, we're looking forward to work with Nyashinsky. We're looking forward to work with
Nyash.
Yeah, definitely. Me, I'm looking forward to meet Major Lazer.
Major Lazer, why not?
Sometime next year.
Why not? Major Lazer, you know.
There are a lot of plans we have, and apart from just being Umoja Sounds is not just us. It's a collective of people who we collaborate with. And maybe in the future, it won't be us taking the mantle. We'll get some other young guys, and we just teach them the ways, and they move.
Yeah.
And that's you sit back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does the future hold for you?
Well, the future is as bright as he has mentioned. It's going to be a sequential occurrence of events that we are looking forward to, and just not for us, but also to the listeners and lovers of our art, and fans and supporters, and you know, we're taking it worldwide. We're going to take it to the world.
All right.
We've already started, by the way. Yeah.
Definitely. So Umoja Sounds, man, you guys have quite a story. Najua chenye tumepatia watu is just a 0.005% of what these guys have actually done. These are the OGs of music in the 254, 20 years and counting. Meskia, you guys learn to stick together, learn kufanya muziki, na mmesema wasanii waacha mambo mingi, wa invest kwa craft yao.
Yes, wa invest too. Na chukulie game yao serious. Yeah.
There you have it, guys. They call me the Trendsetter Ndani ya Teen Republic right here at the Hangout. We bring you the best of the best. So tell us next week unataka to hang out na wewe wapi. Tuambie what you do. We are gonna pull up in your area, in your crib, and that's it right here on Teen Republic the Hangout. Adios.